Hi everyone, we are going to review prefixes one more time together, and you might practice a little more this week before we have a quiz. But I have a couple posters here. Remember, a prefix is added to the beginning of a word to make a new word. So remember, it's only a couple of letters, 2 or 3 letters, and we put it right in front of a word and it makes a new word. It changes the meaning of that base or root word. We have popular prefixes of re, un, and dis, mis, and pre. So there are certain prefixes that you put with base words, and those prefixes have a meaning. That meaning helps us understand the new word. So we're going to work through some of this together, and then your teacher might do some with you. She might not. But we're going to take a full word and we're going to break it apart into our prefix and our base word, and then we're going to think about what's the meaning of that word. So we're going to do 2 at a time. So let's look at number 1. Number 1 says reawaken. I want you to think about what is the prefix, what is in the front, a couple of letters, then what's the base word. Remember, a base word could be a word all by itself. And then what does this word mean? The meaning of it. Same with disapprove. Think about what part of that word is your prefix, what part of that word is your base word or root word, and what's the meaning of disapprove. So I'll let you think for a minute. Your teacher may pause the video. She may talk about it. If not, we'll move on and we'll see if what I have come up with is the same that you're thinking. So here we go. In the word reawaken, the prefix is re and the base word is awaken. Awaken is a complete word. And what does reawaken mean? It means I'm going to wake again. You're going to wake somebody up again, or you maybe were reawakened by maybe a noise. Notice how I have our base word or part of our base word in our meaning. When I look at disapprove, our prefix is dis, and our base word, our root word is approve. Approve is a full word, a complete word. But what does disapprove mean? Well, that prefix means not or the opposite. So if you disapprove of something, you do not approve of it. Your parents might disapprove of you eating dessert before your dinner. They do not approve of that. Let's do the next 2. Rewrite, start thinking of that one, and unable. Can you separate that word into the prefix and base word and the meanings? Can you think of the meanings of those words? The poster here might help you. It does have the meanings. Let's see what you've come up with. On our first word here, rewrite, the prefix is re, the base word is right. And I know when I have the prefix re, that's telling me I'm doing something again, and I'm using my base word in the definition, in the meaning. So rewrite means to write again. Unable, the prefix is un, the base word is able. When I see that prefix un means not. So unable means you're not able. Keep that base word in the meaning or the definition. We need that in there. Let's do 2 more. Let's do numbers 5 and 6. So number 5 says disallow, and the number 6 one says restart. Can you think about breaking those words into the root word and the prefix? What do those words mean? Let's see if you come up with the same things I'm thinking. Disallow, dis is our prefix, allow is our base word. Dis also means not. Dis and un can be a little tricky, okay? So we have to make sure we're picking the right one. Our definition is to not allow. If someone will disallow you to do something, They're not allowing you to do it. I use the base word in my definition or meaning. The last one we're doing together is restart. Prefix re, did you get that right? Base word start. I use my base word in the definition or meaning, so restart means to start again. Now remember, you can't always put any prefix you want in front of a base word. It has to make sense. And we have to be really careful with on and dis because they mean the same. They both mean not or the opposite. So your teacher might continue to do some of this with you. You might be able just to talk about it, but we'll practice and then we have a quiz soon. Have a great Monday. I'll be in touch tomorrow.